We're live.
Facebook Live?
What's that?
Facebook Live?
No.
We had 1,100 people watching us on Facebook Live Saturday, right?
Huh, really? Well, probably have a lot watching on YouTube now too.
Okay, right over there is right behind.
Hey guys, when we're going, just remember I'm going to do a lot of thumbs up. I just want to make sure you're good to go. So when we start out, when we rotate, I'm just going to see if you guys give me everybody thumbs up and then we'll get going, okay?
All right. So this is a Yamaha demo day for dealers, at least. Customers were able to ride this weekend, but it's Monday right now. So I'm riding Kodiak 700. Kenny is on, what are you on? A Grizzly 450. Let's get this going. Let's do it. We also get to ride those YXZs later. I'm gonna send it. Just gonna send it. Let's go. This is the first time I've ever done a Yamaha demo day. We're supposed to be, well, most of us are on the new Kodiak 450s. And I'm on a Kodiak 700, but the new 2018 Kodiak 450s just got released. So we're on some of those right now, and everybody will get to switch. And this right here is just for dealers, so everybody that's out here right now riding works at our dealership. Most of us are salesmen. That's why I get to ride one. And Busco, this place we're at, is notorious for being dusty like this. I've never ridden a Kodiak 450 or 700. This is my first time. The ride's pretty smooth. Ooh. I wish they had some dirt bikes out here, because that's what I would be on. I haven't been out here in so long. I can't wait for the arm pump to come in. Sure, Kenny's behind me, race gas. Oh, this is so much different. So much different than two wheels. Oh yeah, some shade. So out here where that water is right there, you might be able to see that was a little dirt bike track or whatever. Got some hills out there. But ever since the flood, about a month, well, probably 2 months ago, I'm not sure when, but it's completely underwater now, unfortunately. This Kodiak 700 is a lot easier to handle than I thought it would be. See, being a 700 and not the new 450 that came out, I thought it was going to be very heavy and hard to throw around. But this power steering and the suspension just soaked that up. But I am not an expert on four-wheelers, so do I really know what's good and what isn't? Dude, this kind of makes me want to get one, honestly. just to play around on, you know. See, this is good that they have a rear brake on the handlebar and your foot, because when you're standing up like this, it's kind of hard to get that rear pedal. But luckily, Yamaha and most four-wheelers nowadays, Honda, Cowie, whatever, they implement a rear brake on the front as well. Oh, here we go. Get some air in the helmet now. That man right there in the blue Yamaha is our district sales manager for Yamaha. And the man up front, let's see what's going on right here. The man up front is a truck driver for Yamaha. All right, now I'm switching to the 450. This is the new one, 2018.
Move up when we switch, just one.
This is cool. I grew up on Yamahas, so it's pretty cool that Yamaha's letting us do this for free. You don't have to pay a thing, and they provided us lunch. Oh man, it's so much smaller, still full size, but definitely doesn't have the power of the 700, but still plenty. Oh, that suspension is good. So like I said before, this is the new 2018 Yamaha Kodiak 450. And I believe this one does have power steering on it. Let me find out when I take this corner. I'm on the aluminum gray, I think is what they call it. Oh yeah, it's power steering. And the price is right on these compared to the Hondas and you know, the Polarises. I think this one right here goes for $69.99, and it comes with independent rear, third headlight, stock. Let me focus on this ride 1 second. But I said independent rear, power steering, third headlight, Yamaha's Ultramatic transmission. And basically they're trying to compete with the Hondas and the Polarises, at least with the 420 Ranchers, and I believe the Sportsman 500s, if I ain't mistaken. Ride's really good. As far as the weight difference that I can feel, it's the Kodiak 700 is actually very, very good, and I believe even Yamaha says the Kodiak 700 is a better value. But if you don't need a 700, if you just don't want that much power, then the 450 is definitely a great buy. I hope we get to go on the drag strip over there with those YXZs. After this ride, another group is going to go out. And then we're going to all hop on the YXZ1000Rs, which are Yamaha's sport side-by-sides. Oh, a little bit of air there. soaked it right up. That felt good. Guys in front of me got a little bit of air right there too, so I figured why not. Going back now. That was fun. Alright, well, my review of the Kodiak 450, it's pretty good. Looks like we're going to go for one more lap, but just a general review of the Kodiak 450. It's very good, very smooth, takes corners very good. I just went over a pretty decent bump right there on the left side, and it ate it up really good. Now we're getting on the 420 Rancher with power steering, 4x4 automatic transmission. So we'll keep it in auto and drive because I don't want to put it in electric shift. This is going to be my first time on a 450 as well. This is going to be my first time on the Hondas, like really riding them good. And like I said, this is the competitor of the Yamahas, so we'll see how they stack up. I will go ahead and say that I don't like the floorboards on this thing already. I don't know if that's just because I'm not wearing my boots right now, but the Yamaha was definitely more comfortable of a standing position. And the throttle on this feels a little bit sluggish. I don't know if that could be attributed to just the transmission, and I have it in fully automatic right now instead of electric shift. But the reason I put it in drive right now is so I could compare the two Ultramatic, the Ultramatic transmission in the Yamaha compared to the automatic dual clutch transmission in the Honda 420 Rancher. And it's definitely a lot more strain on my thumb to get it going. My thumb is becoming a little bit tired right now, but it definitely didn't eat those bumps up that good right there. Yeah, this is definitely a rough ride on this part of the trail. I mean, it's got power, but I still feel like the Yamaha is a better ride than this is. Suspension is definitely better on the Yamaha. It's a little bit more comfortable. And no, I'm not being biased. Just because this is Yamaha event, because they don't pay me. So my opinion really doesn't matter, I'm just giving it to you. I just felt the transmission slip a little bit, or maybe go down a gear, I'm not sure what that was. I do like how they included, you know, a 420 Rancher out here and the old Grizzlies, so you can ride and get a comparison, because really you got to have something to compare it to. I feel more confident on the Kodiak 450 and going up hills like that. Once we go over here, I'm going to see if I can get a little bit of air once we come back around. Ooh. Yeah, you can definitely feel those bumps. Alright. Yeah, it definitely wasn't as smooth right there. You could feel more of the impact. swapping on the non-power steering, I believe. Yeah, non-power steering. Kenny, what you think? That right there, it ain't as smooth to me. Is it? That's probably why. I didn't even notice. Oh, this one is power steering actually. All right. Oh yes, getting back on the 450 is so much better. Now another good thing about these 450s, because as some of you might know, Yamaha makes pretty good marine equipment and boat engines, all that good stuff. The Kodiaks and 450s, or the 700 Kodiaks and the Kodiak 450s and the Grizzlies, they all have marine grade wiring on them, and basically what that means is they seal their wires a lot better. And I really can't go into the specifics. I mean, they just went over it, but I kind of forgot. They're basically coated and sealed in a different material than the other manufacturers use. So that's another good thing about the Kodiak 450, or Yamahas in general. And I know I sound biased, but like I said, they're not paying me. I'm just out here having fun because I can. I'm trying to learn, because if you guys didn't already know this, I'm a salesman at a dealership, so this is one of the cool benefits I get. I can do things like these every now and then, which this is not a frequent thing. This is like a maybe, I mean, this is maybe a once or twice a year thing. But hey, if I get to ride something for free, I'll take it. Let's coast down this. All that engine braking was good. Smooth engine braking. Honestly, I'm not having to rely on the brakes a whole lot. I'm barely on the brakes because the engine braking is just so good. No braking at all right there other than engine braking. Ooh, get some speed there. They ride pretty damn good. So this is the Sportsman 450 right here, another competitor.
Yeah.
So we'll compare this. This one definitely feels a little bit taller. Alright, so the Sportsman 450, oh, I am not gonna lie. This thing rides really smooth right now. One thing I don't quite like about it right now, just standing on it, is very wide. Kind of having to spread my legs a little bit more than I would like to. Oh, but this handling is very good. Alright, so there's no brake here. That's kind of disappointing on the right hand side. As you see, there's no rear brake there or front brake. So we got our front here on the left, and our rear is at our right foot on the Polaris Sportsman 450. But other than those nitpicky things right there, I mean, this is a smooth ride, but I don't know how much these cost. I think they're around the same price as the Yamahas. Now this, the engine braking is definitely not there like it is on the Kodiak 450. You definitely have to rely on the brakes, and that just kind of makes not having a front or rear right here on the right hand side that much more bad. Let's test the engine braking going down this hill. I didn't really feel much. Just kind of coasted. See how it takes this bump on the left side. Pretty good. I'd still say the Kodiak 450 is the best that I've ridden, other than the 700. But honestly, I'd probably prefer the 450, which is good because it is their new model, so it's probably what they want to hear. Okay, it's getting hard to see. I can barely see the guy in front of me. Holy crap. Alright, now we're clearing up. I believe we're done now. Well, that was good, guys. That was really fun, actually. Woo! Man, I'm gonna be honest, the 450 is the best riding machine.
Even better than the Kodiak? The 700?
It's really hard to choose between the 700 and the 450.
You can feel more weight, but I just love the motor in that 700.
Yeah, it felt, I thought when I got on it, it was gonna be too hard to throw around, but it's really not.
Nah, I like the Kodiak. I like the size of it, I like the price, the 700. But, you know, they're all good.
Yeah.
That was the best-selling one when Honda came out, 420. That was the best-selling one. What do you think? You have fun?
And I'll see you guys on the 1000s.
You grab your stuff.
I'm ready.
Grab and go.
Okay, so you guys are next. You guys already, you didn't drive these, did you? I didn't think so. Whoever's driving first. Yeah, you want to stay at least 3 behind me, or stay where the mud's not flinging you.
All right.
Because he was right on my ass, and then the goggles went on him. So just remember, you just again drive to your ability. And I'll be watching you. You know, if you're not right up, I'll slow down a little bit, and we'll get going again. Okay.
All right.
Somewhere in the middle, I'm gonna have you swap. I'll just pull you guys when I stop. Pull up beside me. You guys do your swap, and then we'll go from there. All right.
I'll let you do the honors first.
No.
He said he's going to
Hey, is this thing recording?
He said, look for Jennifer.
All right.
Bill and Brian. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah. Okay, your headlights. That one, keep them on. 4-wheel drive, keep it in 4-wheel drive. I can tell when you're not in 4-wheel drive. Okay, don't ruin the front. Keep it in there. The reason why, keep it in 4-wheel drive. Anybody? Anybody? No, it's when people make the big mistake is when they're going around the corner and they got a little bit of speed, they let off the gas. When they let off the gas, what happens? The back end comes around. If you just keep a little bit of gas in there, one of the tires are going to hook up and pull you through that. Okay, so don't worry about it if you don't, but you're gonna feel it. Yeah. Because we are going to take some of the, that loop where then we go out. Yeah. Yeah. What I want you to do as drivers, I want you to look way ahead. All right. So if we're going around a turn, I want you looking out here instead of right here. Okay. And you're just going to automatically do it. Thumbs up driving. Okay, when you leave the parking lot, you got to put on the brake, turn the key, it'll start it, and then you got to use this to put it in 1. Okay, then after that, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Pretty basic. All right. All right. Ready, set.
Ready to rock and roll. Oh yeah. YXZ's a little money. Still runs though. It's gonna send it. You know there's a reason I wanted you to drive first, right? Because I want to know how much power this thing makes. Alright everybody, well, now we're in the eye of the storm. Yep. Help me, baby Jesus.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Oh.
Foot's on brake. Remember, don't do this when you're driving. Okay? I'm going to tell you to shift by doing that. When we come back, when I do that, I want you to slow down and stop. Then, after you stop, you're going to make your turn to come park here, okay?
Alright.
So, foot's on brake. Pull back both. Green light comes on. You'll see it when you drive. Foot off brake. Rev it up to 6,000.
Ooh, son. Holy. Sorry I didn't get any footage, but died. The GoPro died on the ride, so. Adjust this seat. Where's the adjuster at?
Right down there.
There it is.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Everything feel good?
Yep. All right. So
Okay.
you're down.
Foot on brake.
Foot on brake. First gear.
Yep.
All right, pull back both, rev it up to 6, pop them out and stomp it.
Yep. Okay, but this, you only need a finger or two to pull it back. Yeah. All right.
All right.
Whenever you're ready.
All right. Actually.
Green light on.
Yep.
Put it up to 6, 7. Let it go. Stop, remember stop, then turn. There you go, now turn.
Oh, holy.
That's what I like to hear. Put it in neutral, parking brake.
There we go.
Yep.
Oh! Was that good?
Yeah, it was real good.
Hell yeah.